So you're wondering, should I join Rent to Rent Kickstarter? I'm going to help you make that decision and give you 3 things to think about. The first thing I want you to think about is, do you want to have the freedom in your life so that you can choose whether you want to work 9 to 5 or not? Do you want to be able to create an income that's independent of your job so that you have the cash flow which gives you the freedom to live your life your way? That is what we teach you in Kickstarter. We teach you about how to make money from properties that you don't own. And we teach you how to do it in a way which feels good. We teach you how to do it so it isn't like another job. And we teach you to take the action that creates those life-changing results. If coronavirus has made you reassess your life and demand more from it, if 9 to 5 normality isn't the way that you want to live anymore, Kickstarter is the answer for that. Now, if you're like me and you're thinking, but I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm educated, I've watched all the videos, I know all of this stuff already, you're exactly the sort of person that we want to come into Kickstarter. Because knowing it and doing it are 2 different things. And Kickstarter is designed for people to actually do it as well as knowing it. The second thing I want to talk to you about today is how Rent to Rent Kickstarter is. How is it different to our Rent to Rent Success podcast? How is it different to our YouTube channel? How is it different to all the incredible free information on our website? How is it different to our book? In all those other channels, we talk about our 6-step Rent to Rent success system. It's the high level. But we give so much value for free that people think that's all of it. But let me tell you, there is so much more in Kickstarter than we can possibly put on YouTube. Here's what you get in the Kickstarter program. There are 3 things. The first is you get our Rent to Rent success system. Now this is golden. It's step-by-step teaching with everything you need. It's a whole Rent to Rent success system in small, doable steps with all of the copy and paste templates, all of the checklists, all of the documents that you need for success. You'll feel invigorated, you'll feel uplifted as you're moving towards your goals. And what took us years to learn and to improve, you can implement in days and weeks like our Kickstarter stars. It is the most effective step-by-step system to get your first rent-to-rent property. Because we all know people who've been on the property courses, they could get a PhD in rent-to-rent, yet they haven't taken action. It's very easy to be that person. I have been there myself. And that's why we also have accountability. And that's the second part of the Kickstarter program, is that we meet with you live every week. Our Kickstarter style lives are for information and they're for inspiration. They're to keep you on track and accountable. Because a lot of us who want to improve ourselves, like I do, like you do, are really good at watching the YouTube videos, really good at listening to the podcasts, and we're not always so good at applying and executing. So if you want to get started with property, in property without buying it, but you're struggling with self-doubt or confusion, and you want that accountability and support to make sure that you take action, then Kickstarter is the answer. The third part of Kickstarter is the daily support in our Kickstarter community. People say they love this. It's our active, private Facebook community of like-minded people. In short, with Kickstarter, we're on your team. We're here to support you every week on our live calls and every day in our Kickstarter community to get your questions answered and to keep you moving forward. So you've got no confusion. We've done all the trial and error. With the program, you get straight to getting results without a confusion. You've got no overwhelm. We have reduced down the information to the most effective things that get the results. So you won't be overwhelmed with too much information without any structure. No, it's all specially curated and it's step by step. You get faster results. Having a step-by-step process with all the documents, all the contracts and everything you need, so you don't have to scramble on YouTube, you don't have to scramble on Google or in Facebook groups for answers to your questions. You get the results faster and you know that the results work. And importantly, you're part of a supportive community. We know that you're going to love being part of the Kickstarter community of ambitious professionals who are getting started in property. People who, like you, have made a commitment, who've invested in themselves, and being part of a success community should not be underestimated. It really is a game changer. Now, the third thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is how now is the perfect time to start. Landlords and agents are more open than ever to working with rent-to-rent businesses. And even in our post-coronavirus world, the desire to house share has actually increased. We're experiencing higher demand than before the coronavirus pandemic, and you'll see that from our Rent Rockstar interviews, people starting and growing their businesses to 6 figures and beyond in the lockdown. If you're struggling with this decision, it may be because you're confusing yourself. You may be thinking, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. I'm not sure if it's worth the value. You may be saying to yourself, I don't know. I don't know keeps you stuck. Making decisions moves you forward. From what I've told you, you'll know now if you're ready to start your rent-to-rent success story and start to make money from properties that you don't own and you're ready to start now. Or you'll know it's not something that you want to do. And what I recommend to you is that you make a decision, yes or no, and that you don't leave this video with an I don't know. And I don't know won't serve you. You'll get a feeling of confusion and you won't be going anywhere. With a yes, you're moving forward. You will be going all in. You will be taking the steps that will ultimately change your life. And no will leave the confusion behind and will have you saying no on purpose for whatever your reason is. And for those of you who do want to join us in Kickstarter, simply click on the button to join below this video and we'll give you access to the Kickstarter programme and invite you to the live meetings and the Kickstarter community within minutes. I'm thrilled that you're interested in becoming a rent-to-rent Kickstarter star, and I can't wait to meet you and I can't wait to get to know you. So let's get started right now with the first steps to you becoming a rent-to-rent rock star. I'll see you inside.